Hello, everyone. I'm just giving this like a little trial run. I wanted to. I could have waited until I got home to try and post this video. I could have done it at home, but it was something that's on my mind that I thought was pretty urgent to try and talk about. I don't know if my phone is going to allow me to record long because I got to get another SD card for it. But before I get started, I just wanted to say hello to everyone. Welcome to Latifah's Meet and Eat. We're not having any food for this meeting today, but welcome to the meeting room. But I had something that I wanted to talk about. It's a subject that I feel is pretty important to talk about. And I guess the reason why I feel like it's important is because, I don't know, just dealing with life and, I'm sorry y'all, I don't see well at night, so I'm trying to figure out okay. Just dealing with, life and situations and circumstances and things like that. Just different challenges in life. And as you get older, hopefully you learn and you grow from things that may have happened in your life. And for me, I just think my growth has come just through self-examination, really being before the Lord in prayer about things, and just really finding out what is important in my life. What's important, what's not important. But to get right to the point, if you all have something that you are passionate about and it's important to you, I would encourage you to just focus on your goal and focus on whatever your task is at hand. A lot of times we spend time trying to get people to agree with us and get people to understand where we're coming from and what we're doing. And I believe that everything we should do, yes, it should be purposeful. And in my personal opinion, in the will of God. But if it's a personal endeavor, a business endeavor, whether it's spiritual, practical, whatever it is, do your thing, whether people accept it, whether people believe it, try not to focus on that. And I'm learning in my life that I'm not going to be placed in a box. I'm not going to be made to feel like because no one else understands or somebody else doesn't agree or someone doesn't like it or someone doesn't personally care for me, I'm at a place now where it's just like, okay, you do you, I'm going to do me. I don't let that, ruffle my feathers anymore, whereas in times past I would, and I'm just learning in life that people and personalities and all of that, a lot of us are driven by our personalities, and not everybody's personality is the same. Not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody is going to be on the same page, as you are, So I'm just learning to accept my journey. I'm learning to accept my situation for what it is and move forward. I'm not people-minded. I might think about things and things might irritate me and bother me, but at the end of the day, I can't let that stop me from doing what I need to do for. And when you have a goal and when you have a dream or whatever it is you might be passionate about, you're going to have to take risks. You're going to have to be vulnerable. You're going to have to accept no. You're going to have to accept the fact that not everybody is going to support you. Not everybody is going to like what you're doing. Even people that you feel should support you, or even people that you think are close to you, they may not support you. But, in my humble opinion, that should be okay. I mean, even if it bothers you, one thing that I've learned to do is I take things to the Lord, and I try to stay focused on the goal that's at hand. Because if I get wrapped up into what people think or what somebody did or didn't do, it's going to shatter and destroy what it is I'm trying to build. And, if you are, building, or you're trying to do something, or you have a goal, and you're not getting support from maybe even your own relatives, or maybe your significant other, or, people like you, you feel that should be in your circle or your corner, and they don't support you, let that be okay. Don't get upset with them. Don't get angry with them. Just do you. Just do you, because no matter what you do, people are going to have something negative to say. People are going to have an opinion about what you do. People are not going to like what you do. And at the end of the day, it's not about everybody else. It's about those who you are supposed to reach. It's about those whose lives can be affected and changed by what it is that you believe that God has given you to do, or if not, just something that you simply want to do that you're passionate about. And so that's just where I am, and that's just really been on my mind today, just thinking about not being people-driven, not being people-minded. People are going to be who they're going to be. People are going to be fickle. People are going to be, they're going to pick their favorites. They're going to have moments where they don't really care for you. They're going to have moments where they get irritated by you. For whatever reason, you irritate them, and you have to understand we're human. And I'm not always in the best of moods. I'm not perfect. I have my moments, I can be, kind of in my own way, or, just kind of not want to be bothered, and, maybe not as supportive, myself. So I'm not exempt. I'm certainly not exempt, but I'm just stating the facts. And I'm not exempt from, maybe I haven't supported people, or maybe I haven't been the best friend, or, whatever I needed to be for somebody. So I'm not saying this in a self-righteous way, and I'm not saying this simply because I'm trying to build something. I'm saying it because I'm growing in my life. I'm saying it because I want to get better. I don't want to allow someone else's negative energy and someone else's doubtful ways to hinder what I'm trying to do. If I'm trying to build an empire, or if I'm trying to start a business, or if I'm trying to, tell people about Jesus, which is my passion, to tell people about the Lord, and not just sitting, in an unorthodox way, actually. Whatever my dream or my vision is, that's what I got to focus on. I'm trying to keep up with the time because my phone don't have a lot of space on it. But I just wanted to say, don't trip, because I'm certainly not. And it's making me become a better person, to be more sensitive to other people that need support, and I'm just learning from my own life. The Bible talks about letting a man examine himself. So I'm examining myself, and I'm moving forward. I'm not going to hold no grudges against people. I'm not going to act, funny or throw shade, because I realize that people are only what they're going to be to you in moments. You know who your circle of friends and support truly is. You have to know that. And then there are those who are just seasonal people that you deal with. People that you deal with under certain circumstances. Sometimes people are only connected to you because you're connected to somebody they're connected to. And if you wasn't connected to their friends, they wouldn't have anything to do with you. But you got to know who those people are and be okay with that. Be okay with that relationship. I'm fine. I don't expect people, and people use the word "I love you" so loosely. They really, truly do. You know, people will say that. It's not to say that people don't genuinely care about you and don't want the best for you, but I'm just really understanding a whole lot about people. You know, people have their favorites. People pick and choose who they want to respond to, and you have to be okay with it. You can't let that get under your skin, because if they're that way to you, then they're that way to everybody else. You know, so I just want to encourage anybody who is watching this video to stay true to your goal. You know, don't get mad when people don't respond to you. Everybody that is doing something and they have someone supporting them, then those are the people that are supposed to support you. And if anybody else chooses to jump on the bandwagon, okay, well, that's good and great and fine. But don't trip. Don't let it ruffle your feathers. You know, don't get mad at people. Don't throw shade, or when you see them, act funny towards them. Because, you know, I've had people come up to me and say, oh, I saw your video. And some people are just spectators, and that is okay. I didn't say, oh, did you subscribe? Nope, I didn't. Because whether you do or not, I'm fine. Whether you subscribe or not, I'm going to still do what I want to do. I'm not going to let it stop me because you didn't subscribe to my channel. Because, you know, I had my sister, she has her own channel too. Her channel was called 40 Plus Moms Movement. And she was on the low about her YouTube channel and still had subscribers. And she didn't advertise her channel to tell anybody to subscribe. Because you know why? She was passionate about what she was doing. And she had a goal. And she knew that God put it on her heart to start that channel. So that's what she made it about. Not trying to get people to, you know, not trying to solicit people. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Because I'm more of a social butterfly than she is. So my approach to my channel was a little bit different, you know, than hers. But at the end of the day, we still have the same goal. And that's to talk about things that God has placed on our hearts to talk about. To reach the masses of people in whichever way it has been pressed upon our hearts to do. So, if you have people that you talk to, that you roll with every now and again, people that you talk to once a month, and they you know, and they know about your thing, but they just choose to not really support, or, you know, not really say anything about it, or comment, or, you know, congratulate you, or, yeah, I'm hot, I had to roll the window down, or, whatever the case may be, even if it's your own loved ones, even if they don't support you, pray, ask God to keep you focused, do what it is that God has purposed you to do, and that's the goal. So that's really what was on my heart to talk about, you know, just not being people-minded, not getting in your feelings behind the fact that people don't support you, because I don't support everybody. I don't agree. I mean, there are just some things that I'm not interested in. And it's not that I don't like the person, and it's not that I don't care about the person. I'm just not interested.